All right, so hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my sunflower seeds. How are you? Well, I hope that you're doing glorious. Well, on this fine Monday evening, we're doing another reading on BTS. Baby Crone, what do you have to tell us about BTS?
Yes, somebody wants to know if Jungkook and V are soulmates.
No, about the group in large. What's
Oh.
going on with them? I know they've been disbanded and everything.
Well, yes. Well,
Just so somebody's looking at the video, they may not know who this group is.
Well, there are a boy group that has been performing for 10 years.
Wow.
Yes, a decade. That is very long. And they currently are on a hiatus.
Because one of them went into the military?
Yes.
And so people want to know, are they ever going to get back together after this? Well, we see the Wheel of Fortune came out for the group. So will they get back together? The Wheel of Fortune, baby, Crone, you ain't saying nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just saw that. I was trying to find some news about BTS and I found out
Okay, go ahead.
that V, who's one of the topics today, is dropping a music video soon. He just released a teaser.
Oh.
And this just goes right in hand with one of my questions.
Do you have a picture of it?
Yes, I will.
Put a picture of the video up.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, put that up. That'll be nice. All right. So V is moving on without the group, right? Is V dating Lisa or?
That was no, V was supposed to be dating Jinny. And then Jungkook was supposed to be dating Lisa.
And somebody want to know if Jungkook and V dating.
Yes.
Okay. About that. So anyway, so we had the Wheel of Fortune for BTS. We know that that's a good luck card. We know that that's a change of fortune. That means whatever was negative, things are going to start turning around, either for the group or for members of the group. And as Baby Crone just told us that V already got an album coming out. She's going to put the album cover right there so you get to see it. So snaps for him. Good. Now let's see what's going on with the group at large. Let's just see what's going on. Like I said, I like to do the group, even though the group is disbanded, but I like to still do it, but I'm just going to do 6 cards, okay?
Okay.
I see, yep, I'm going to tell you exactly what I see. Let me just lay them all down first. Let me lay them all down. Oh. What I have seen, first of all, what I see this group is under great contract. I don't know if it's the group or if it's the people in the group or B. But I definitely see a contract, music made. I see somebody that's leaving, who's left, and maybe doing something on the cover and being revealed. So that could be V, with that album being secretive and now ready to show it to the world. Or maybe it's his way of leaving the group. You know, I'm not clear. We'll get onto that. However, when I see the group BTS, I just see like a desert place. Like, how many people was in that group?
Oh, let me see. They are a decently large group.
Was it 4 people in the group? Was it 3 people?
No, more.
More, okay.
There are 7 members in BTS.
Oh, wow. So anyway, I just see this group is at a desert place right now, just dry. Also, I see, when I look at this group, I see that it's not over yet. They're still going to be doing great things. Whether they do it together, I don't know. And another thing that I think that has happened into the group, a lot of people are really wanting to get into love affairs and meeting people, and they want love in their life. So I see that happening. I think that a lot of them just tired of just being alone. They want intimacy. I see that. I see in the future they want to meet people. They want careers. I see many of them want to ease away from the group because they want their own career. They're feeling trapped. They don't want to be under that anymore. And like I said, I see contracts being made, new things being done. It could just be that maybe V got a contract, because this is a contract card, and I just see that I'm thinking that he's hoping or they're believing that it's going to be lucrative for him. And not only lucrative, I think that this is something that he really felt and really emotion and put his heart in it. So please listen to it and tell me your thoughts on his music.
I will.
Now, with that being said, baby Crone,
Yes.
let's go in. What is it that our peeps want to know?
Yes. Well, first off, since we know about V and his new song called Blue that's coming out, how does V feel about this music he's putting out? Like, is he excited, nervous?
Oh, he's very excited about it. Of course, he's nervous. He's nervous, but it's like he put a lot of emotion in it, a lot of thought into it.
His music does tend to sound like that.
Really? I haven't heard his music, but I just see it's a lot of emotion, a lot of thought, a lot of feeling went into his music.
Probably a little bit of creativity
Yes,
as well.
yes. Okay, here we go. So what was your question?
How is V going to feel releasing his music?
One more time.
How is V going to feel releasing his music?
Well, we know that it could, delete that.
Okay.
Can you remove that?
Okay.
I cannot allow that. I'm not even going to, even if that was so, I'm not even going to, no. Delete, no. Even if his album crashed and burned, just know that card showed up and I'm not saying it, all right? It could mean he crashed and burned, but I'm not saying it.
Okay.
All right? Okay. I got to speak positive. That if it shows up again, it is what it is. Okay? It ain't on the bottom, is it? All right, here we go. Ask your question.
Yes. How does V feel releasing his music?
Well, how does V feel releasing his music? I think he feels really good about it, really happy about it. I feel as though it's just rainbows and Skittles. I think he put a lot in his music. I think he put a lot of feeling, a lot of heart, a lot of soul in his music. And I think he's hoping that we enjoy his music. And is this his first solo album?
No, it is not.
Okay. So he's been down this rodeo before.
Yes.
But it's something different about this one. Because I guess because he doesn't have the group to fall back on. So it's something different about this one. You have another question?
Yes. My next question is going to be about Jungkook and V. Are they in a relationship?
Jungkook and V. Are they in a relationship? What I have to say about it, I'm going to show you what I see. What I see is maybe somebody maybe fantasize about another. All right? You see this person is laying down, right? And you know the devil is about illusions, right? So this person is fantasizing. Maybe one of them, I don't know who, is fantasizing, or maybe it's the person who's asking the question. But I see a fantasizing over it. You know, of somebody maybe fantasizing about wanting to be with one of them, but far as the person, there wouldn't be, one of them, they just wouldn't be interested.
Okay.
You understand? It could be somebody fantasizing about it, or maybe they could get people that fantasize about their relationship, or it could be somebody fantasize about them being together. But at the end of the day, it is clear, no, he's not interested. So yes, it would just all be an illusion. This is like, no. See, this is all an illusion. This is all like, just would challenge his manhood too much. This would be like so many illusions in his head, something that I don't think he could deal with. I don't think no. I don't know. However, but I do say that causes that maybe somebody or maybe having illusions about that with him or them. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, what else would you
The
like?
next question, which somebody wants to know, is Jungkook and V soulmates?
Yes, they could be. That's very likely. You see the world? What, they travel a lot? Who are they?
They both were in the group BTS.
Oh, okay. So yeah, they could be. They could be very good friends.
And I have a picture of them together.
Put it up.
Yes.
They could be very good friends. It just seemed like they done been through a lot, shared a lot, you know. They just seem like they could be, most definitely. You see the world card? That's a completion. That means you already completed. Whatever, it's like you have already arrived. And if you already arrived, then that question would have to be yes. Why wouldn't it be? That they could be closely connected in a way that's beyond the group. That's beyond the group. What else?
Yes. Next, I would like to know, how are the rest of the members in the group besides BTS?
You want me to go on every
seven? No, I do not. Just
okay.
And overall, how are the members doing?
I can't do it like that. You have to, because they're not together. Because this card showed up. And if this card, you're asking me to do something that it...
Right, yes, they are on hiatus.
They on hiatus, so I can't answer that. Surely you can think of something else about these people.
Yes, I can. Okay, my next question will be about, will the group come together after military service?
That's a good question. Will they come back together? Well, like I said, it would probably be hard because it just seems like during that time they're going to be in different directions and doing different things. Like you see somebody here, they done already started a career, probably a singing career that's doing lucrative. Then somebody coming in probably don't know what they want, and then somebody probably over there doing something, acting. So no, it would probably be a little chaotic after about 3 years or 4 years. It won't be the same with them. Not saying it's impossible, but just getting everybody together after so long, who's going to sit around for 3 years? 2 years, right?
Yeah, you're right.
2 years, you know, and you're not, you know, and it's not a guarantee, and their voices changes, so it's a lot can go on. So we'll see. You have another question?
Yes, my question is going to be about sad news. Well, for BTS, we know that each of the members are being solo, so are they going to start their own solo careers?
Yes, many of them will be, and for their album first will probably be successful. Yeah, yes.
Are some of them planning on taking a break from music?
It's up in the air. Some will, some won't. Some of them are just going to be left bewildered. Some of them just going to be left bewildered. Not all of the 7 groups were the stars.
Right.
They are all stars because there was a one group. To me, I only know about 3 or 2 different people. I mean, the same thing with Pink. There's 4 groups, but it's only 2 that people adore. So, what can I tell you? I just think that, say something, baby.
Yeah, the way the fame goes, you know.
Yeah.
Just depends how much you can shine outside of the rest of the members.
When you got strong personalities and cutie patooties, you gotta really, really stand forth. And I guess that's really hard. I do think that in an overall sense, I think that this group is really going to come together, and I really think that things are going to turn around, and I think they're going to all make out good.
Okay.
Some of them going to do a little bit of this, and some of them going to do a little bit of that. But I want to do a reading about, now what I think I can do is an overall reading about their future. Okay. Like if I had to do an overall reading about their future, I'm going to lay down 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to shuffle. That's 4. I'll lay down 8. 4. Just to shuffle. Let's see what their futures look like. I'm not going to say names. I'm just going to say one will be this and one will be that. Is that okay?
Yes.
So here's one and here's one. All right. So, and then I'll pick one from the top. So first of all, I see that one would have probably just be a little bit more guarded in life. A little bit more guarded. Maybe the one that went into the military, or maybe not. I don't know. But I just think want to be a little bit guarded. Very successful, but guarded. Very wise, very guarded because of being around, knowing what it is, just a little guarded. Also, I see someone maybe become a little bit more spiritual, maybe become like more like a, not a monk, but more spiritual, find their spiritual roots. I see someone that maybe will go walk about, maybe travel around the world, live out their life, just be carefree. I see one that is thinking about maybe getting married and becoming a husband or whatever to a family. I see one right now that maybe go through some kind of heartache and pain in their life, but they will recover. And I see one that just may be a dreamer, that maybe just dream about things and hope and, and think about what it could be if they was in the group. Overall, how do I think that these people are going to be? Overall, I think that they all have the spirit. They all are going to be successful. None of them are going to be broke. It's up to them what they do to their money. But overall, I think that they all going to find their space in life. And I think that they all, just like life, you have your ups, your downs, your ins, your outs, and I see very strong. And what I do see is through the ups and downs in life, we're going to see young boys become men. You see? We're going to see these young men, these young princes, we're going to see them become men in the next 5-6 years. They're going to go through heartache and live their life. They're going to live the life like they never lived. So some of them going to get heartaches. Some of them going to fall between the cracks. Some of them going to want out being, big businessmen. They're going to do different things in their life. Remember, this is the life that they've known. They've been in this life ever since they were young. And then they go into the military. But outside of that, I think that they're going to find their way. The cards show that they're going to find their way in life, and not one of them shall be lost. They're going to do their things, but not one shall be lost, as in like maybe get on drugs or something to that effect. I definitely don't see that, but I definitely see in the future they're going to take different paths in life, all different paths in life. And I just felt like I was living that for a while. Baby Crone, what did you think of that?
Yes, I saw their futures of them just
What did
living
you
their
see?
lives.
What did you see? That's what I saw. I just saw them living their future. I just saw it so big, just different paths. All 7 of them going into different walks of life. But I didn't see not one of them out there begging for bread. I don't know if they all going to be rich and tycoon, but and that they all would do music. I didn't see that. I just saw that they all taking different paths. Like some will get married and some will travel and some will just be like a playboy or, just like in life. It just seems so real to me. And I could just see it. And through it all, they will grow up and we will see them from boys to men.
Yes.
That's what the card said, wasn't it? From boys to men. We will see that. We will see that. And not one soul will be lost. In a sense, like, when you hear, this person, they got on drugs and no, I don't see that. I don't see that. And if I did, I don't even want to see it. But I don't see it because when I was thinking that in my mind, this is what showed up, the pentacle. And because this is a pentacle, and this could be a Taurus, this could be a Virgo, it could be a Capricorn. And those are earth signs. And earth are very stubborn. And when you see the earth, and this is what represented them, earth. So when you see this robust kid as earth, they ain't trying to be poor. They worked hard and they're going to live their life after this. You hear me? Whatever that entails. They're going to live their life. These young men, they're going to turn into young adults and they're going to live their lives the way that they never lived. And I just wish them nothing but the best. And the same thing with the girls. Blackpink. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? Say one more question. You can have one more, baby. Think of the people.
For the people, I would like to know, for BTS, how does BTS feel about the group? Like, even though the group is disbanding.
I got you. They feel like they've been, like, this is the king. It seems like it's like bittersweet. It's like we've been tangled so long, and we've been dependent on each other so long, and we've been there for each other, and you've been to my right and you've been to my left, and we've just been doing this so long. It's just a sadness that this is happening, but they all knew that this day would come, and so day by day they are gathering it, and as they understand their roots, they are able to separate and start their own roots, because you could see V's doing his own music. So it was hard for them. It was a disheveled when I first, but they was disheveled. It was trouble in the group. But you know what? Now I don't even see any of that. We were scrounging around trying to find questions to ask. So hopefully next week you'll have questions. I'm sure you will. But I hope that just listening to this, these people are just, all I see for both, I see boys turning to men and girls turning into women. And we get to watch it. And what a beautiful sight. So, Baby Crone, is there anything else?
Yes, the overall number is a 7. Fitting,
Now,
because there's 7 members.
7 members. Now here I go. 7 is always a number of a sacrifice. So we look at 7 as a sacrifice and something as a complete, as a whole. So this as a whole, this is how I see it on a positive. It's like a sacrifice. Somebody had to go into the military, it sacrificed the group, and now the group is disbanded. But all at the same time, everything is going to work out together. It's like the thing that they dreaded. It's like the one thing that we dread, the separation. But when it happened, it was hard. But they all realized we're okay. We are okay. Even though the group is not there, we get to settle and do our own thing. So it's all working out for them. Really, it is. It's all working out. See? It's nothing to be afraid of. They have a lot of energy. I see a lot of pages. So it's like they're like kids in a candy store trying new things, not being under that spotlight like that, being able to stretch out their wings and do something. This is a good time, but it wasn't easy in the beginning. It was frightening for them. But now that it's done and they've been dismantled right now, and, you know, they might get a reboot, of course. But right now they dismantle so they get to figure out who they are, what they want to do. And this is what we see happening. How is that, Baby Crone?
Yes, I like the sound of that. Growing pains.
Yeah, just growing pains, right. That's the best way to put it. Because they were children. And you see these children growing up. So, look, if there's any questions, please let me know. I'll be right back next week to read on them for you. So please have your questions. Baby Crone, is there anything you'd like to add? Is there anything you'd like to say?
Yes, I would like to say to the group out there, to the Crones, Chickens, and Munchkins, that we know there's more than just BTS and Blackpink out there. So if there's any other K-pop groups you would like us to read on,
yes, please
let us know. Because I'm very tempted to ask about NCT, but I think I missed their time because they just released an album a few months ago. So we're going to wait for them to come back.
Okay.
That's just my little 2 cents out there.
Okay, so is there anything else you would like the group to know? Anything? Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I did. It was a light read for the both, but I told you I will be back. So if you have any questions, I'll read. If you don't have any questions, well, I won't have nothing to read. So keep me busy. I'll be back next week. You have your question, even if it's one. I will answer the question for you. You have been so faithful and so loyal that I thank you so much for all of the BTS
Yes.
and the Blackpink and the K-pop. Thank you so much. You know, it took me a while to understand how this worked, but now that I understand, I thank you and I do appreciate each and every last one of you. Thank you. And now I'm in it. I care about these people, and now I'm a fan. So look what you have done. So with that, have a glorious rest of the day, and I see you soon. And I hope you enjoyed these readings, or this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Sunflowers.